guys, we are here today just to talk about the anger management, and yeah, let's talk about it. How actually we can manage the anger management in our real life, even as a students or as employees. So what do you guys think about anger management? How actually you guys handle? And maybe we can talk a little bit about our experience in anger management. How do you guys handle? So who wants to start first?
Okay, personally for me, everyone has their any issues because we need to understand that in the work situation, not everyone can cope with the emotions, but the anger control need to be managed properly actually. Like we as an individual need self-control to manage our anger, not to express to our colleagues or whatsoever. So what do you think?
Oh yeah, I think you're talking about the communication skills in a workplace or any situations of environment. And I believe communications is very important where you need to express your anger, not rather than just aggressively resolving the problems and so on and so forth. And I believe communication is very important and also the key points of the anger management. So you're talking about the communication skills. Yeah, that's a very good point. And how about you?
While also that's true, I think from my point of view, I believe that the very first thing that we have to do to control our anger is to firstly we have to identify the triggers of our anger. Like for example, when you are in a quarrel or you are fighting with someone. So sometimes the best way to control your anger is to walk away from the fight. So we don't really have to win the fight or we have to continue fight for a long time because that's not just worth it. So sometimes we have to identify the better root of our anger and just walk away from it and maybe take a time out or control your emotions. I think that's for me.
Based on the scenarios that we have in our video, whereby the colleagues are asking for you to take breathing and also for you to take a time out. You just need to take some fresh air for you to just relax and get back to where you started and just try to think how to solve the problems together as a team. And that's a very good point there over there where actually anger management I believe plays a very important role in our daily life, especially in our working environment. Okay, so far do you guys have maybe experience that you guys are facing recently where you guys try to manage your anger? Any both of you?
I would say from my past experience, a few weeks ago actually I got into a fight with a friend of mine. So basically the very cause of our fight is because we have misunderstandings between each other. So the thing that I did is I just got quiet. I didn't think that I should keep on fighting with him because if I keep on fighting and quarrel with more, I think that will escalate our fighting and will result into further violence I think. So yeah, I think the best thing to do while being angry with someone is to keep silence and just de-escalate everything.
Okay, that's a very good experience. And also I want to tell about my experience in a working environment whereby I was working as during my intern, or right now I'm pursuing my part-time job in Ayun Shah. Okay, so I was looking for extra money, and so during that time my manager was asking me to do this kind of job that I wasn't really sure, and then she was keep pushing me, Kurt, you need to finish this by today, you need to finish this by today, the stock you need to come one by one, you need to check the stock one by one. And I was really frustrated, and I was very angry, and then what I do is actually I confronted him. I confronted him, and then I tell her that this is really hard for me, and then I really need guidance from you. You're not just giving me some job, and then you didn't explain it to me, you didn't guide me, so this kind of stuff. So that's why just now I mentioned communication is very important. So when we are having issues with someone in any kind of situations, you need to communicate with them, okay, so that they will know how you feel, and yeah, that's how you guys resolve any kind of anger issues in our daily life, basically. So how about you? Do you have any experience?
I think that's it. That we can talk today. So, yeah, good point for you guys. Okay, thank you.
Hello. So now we're in the conflict resolution part of our podcast.
Yeah.
Let's face it, problems happen all the time. But the important part is, how do we fix the problem, right?
Yeah.
So Adriana, what do you think? What are the important points and important skills that we need when it comes to conflict resolution?
Well, I would say in any conflict resolutions, of course, there's a lot of interpersonal skills where you need to consider each other's feelings. Now, I would say that empathy is one of the biggest and the crucial skills where you need to actually understand someone's feelings by having the game changer, where it helps you and the other to see where are they coming from, in which situation related to each other. Now, I would say that empathy is one of the most crucial point where you need to know and validate in any situation accordingly to the individual. Now, secondly, I would say assertiveness is also related to empathy, where it is about the person's expressing his or her feeling towards what she needs or what he needs exactly towards being the situation, by not being very aggressive, because when they start to express the feelings and emotions, they tend to get very emotional. So perhaps being assertiveness is one of the skills that they need to be aware and to control while explaining and expressing their emotions or feelings towards it. And also for us, the ones that are not dealing with the anger issues, we as active listener, we should always be listening and giving our ears to them, because we need to really fully understand the situations by not interrupting, but just to focus on them exactly, and by hearing what exactly they're focusing on and what their really needs and the doubts of the curiosity that they've been facing during the situations or in the environment itself. I think that is all about it.
Okay.
From
Well, those are lovely points, Adriana. Thank you very much.
me too. Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense as well. But there's also a few more points that I would like to add.
Okay.
For example, we need to have creative problem solving when it comes to conflict
yes.
resolution, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because here's the thing, when there's a problem, right, we need to focus on fixing the problem rather than, focusing on, okay, why did it happen, or what is this problem? We need to focus on, hey, let's find out the problem and let's fix it now, so that everything will be fixed and everything will be smooth.
Yes.
Other than that, one other skill that we need is also accountability. As managers or as a person who's head of the project, let's say in an office environment, right? And when there's a conflict, we need to remember that no matter what the problem is, it's on us, right? Our colleague might do something wrong that might cause a problem, but at the end of the day, it's still our responsibility, and we can't just point fingers on anyone else.
So what do you mean by that? To actually figure out the problems professionally?
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. So it's always on us, and hey, there's a problem, it's on me. We don't have to point fingers or fight about it. We have to admit, and let's take responsibility. Let's everyone take responsibility and fix the problem.
Yep.
And other than that, there's also facilitation
Wow, we
skills,
have
right?
many points.
Yeah. Sometimes we just need a neutral guide, right? And a facilitator helps to steer the conversation so that every voice gets heard in the progress, right? So there might be let's say, in a project, there might be a problem, and a few parties might be having an issue, right? The facilitator or the manager, in the case of an office environment, would be there to listen to everyone's problems equally, so that everybody would feel okay expressing themselves. They would feel like, hey, okay, I express myself. And when everybody does that, facilitator going to like, okay, I have everyone's points, and now we can actually fix the problem. And I think that's about it when it comes to conflict resolution for the part.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for listening to our part. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to our Notebook podcast. Today we have 4 speakers to joining our podcast. I'm presenting our speaker today. First is Musliha. Okay, for the second is Nina. Next is Munira. And the last is Najib. How are you guys? Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. Maybe? I'm good. Let's start our podcast today. What is the teamwork and what is the importance of the teamwork?
One more item for you when you get a chance. We'd like it to stir up your cryo tanks.
Basically, in terms of teamwork, we often hear, right, since from schools to
school.
schools to even to workplace. So, what does it actually means? Teamwork is the combined effort of a group of people to achieve a common goal. So, it goes beyond just working side by side. It's about building connection and blending diverse skills and supporting one another to produce something greater than any individuals could accomplish alone. So for the second question is the importance of teamwork. So the teamwork has a profound impact on both personal and our organization success. Is a powerful driver of creativity and innovation. So when you bring together different minds with unique experience and skills, you are able to approach a problem from various angles, such as this diversity of thought can lead to fresh ideas and solutions that might never have been discovered by just only one person.
Okay, for the next is Mornina. What is the key element of effective teamwork?
Thank you, Mimi, for the question. So there are several key elements that makes a team to be effective and can work well. So the first one is communication.
There's been a miscalculation among firms.
So clear communication is something like you can open and to be honest with between each other. So you can express idea. Also also share feedback and also resolve the conflict between each other quickly. So as an example, you guys can see is in the anger management scenes, where you can see Harid is stressful because of the work that overload him. So the second one is trust and respect, which the trust is the essential key to any team to function well. So the team members need to know they can relay between each other and also respect each other's strength and weakness. So that is so the tips for trust and respect is actually team building activities. So the team building is actually one of the tips that can really improve your skills and respect and also trust between each other. Okay, that's all.
Munir, how to improve your teamwork skill?
Okay, thank you for the question, Mimi. Okay, for the how to improve your teamwork skill, okay, I'll explain a few, which is practice active listening. When team members truly listen, it creates a supportive environment where everyone feels heard and valued. So, okay, then give constructive feedback. Instead of just pointing out what went wrong, offer suggestions for improvement. This builds trust and encourage growth. And then be open to new ideas. Great team members embrace diverse perspective. When someone brings a new idea to the table, consider how it might benefit to the team and celebrate successes together. When the team accomplishes a goal, take the time to celebrate it. So that's all. Me?
Thank you. Dr. Najma, what's your opinion about the future teamwork?
The future of teamworking.
Okay, first one, we can see the rise of remote team, which is more and more teams are working remotely, which come with both challenges and opportunities. While remote can face issues with communication and isolation, they also have the potential to bring together diverse talents from across the globe. And the second one is increased use of technology, which is technology will continue to play a hard role in teamwork. And with like virtual whiteboard, video conferencing, and AI-driven project management. And these two can collaboration with streamlined workflows and help teams stay connected and no matter where they are. And lastly is focus on inclusion, which is teams that embrace diversity are proven to be more innovative and effective. The future of teamwork will involve more focus on creating inclusive environment where everyone will feel valued and can contribute their unique perspective. Thank you.
Thank you for the opinion that I asked for each of you, and very nice answer.
Thank you, Mimi, for giving us the opportunity to having us to come here.